Blank states the internal actions within the state are caused by external forces from another state. So, macro theory, all right, so like a dominoes effect, right? So, whatever happens in one state, it might spill over to the next state, especially during, like, we'll say a civil war, right? So, macro theory states that the internal actions within the state are caused by external forces from another state. Okay, and so here, let's give you a great example here, right? So we have here in America, we'll say like an alien problem or an alien situation, so to speak there, right? But it's honestly, everything is a win-win situation, all right? So we have illegal immigrants hopping over our borders. We have illegal, and we have legal immigrants with limited visas flying in, taking cruise ships, and just basically just settling down here, not following regulations, reporting back to their countries and things like that, right? Okay, so we have here what's called an alien situation. Okay, now we would say here the internal actions within the state are caused by external forces from another state. A lot of natives, okay, by natives, what I mean is American citizens, they are disrupted by the fact that these aliens come without proper documentation. They come here illegal and they strip them from the opportunities. They go ahead and they, you know, implement their culture on our society. All right, so forth and so on. So this is how states the internal actions within the state are caused by external forces from another state, right? So the external forces are the immigrants that are entering our country illegally, and internal actions, basically American citizens who are not in 100% agreeable terms that these aliens do belong here. Okay, so this is one of many of the macro theories of how internal actions within the state are caused by external forces from another state, right? Um, we have here balance of power. Okay, we have here the hierarchy of power. All right, now let's go ahead and let's reverse it. How does internal actions within the state cause any cause situations to occur in another state? Well, civil war. When there is a state in the middle of a civil war, those who remain neutral, they tend to flee the country. They tend to go to neighboring states, and that's basically an external force. You're fleeing the country. You need to go from another state to another. You're going from one hostile state to a less hostile state. So I gave you a few examples of micro theories. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of more of a concrete modern advice here. So most countries, if attacked, they will attack you back. Okay, they will defend themselves. All right. That's a very key thing to understand. So if one country is attacked, country A is attacked by country B, country A will defend itself. Okay, they just will. You could consider this as somewhat of a game of pool, game of billiards, right? Where one ball hits the other ball and causes that ball to hit another ball, and it kind of like one force will always cause disruption or influence another ball, and that force would be dragged on into that ball, and it just, you know, it kind of affects one another, right? So you can look at it as game of billiards.